Judge protects Trump Fulton County RICO case. The Trump-Fulton County trial has seen significant developments recently, with Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee making key decisions during a court hearing. The trial involves a felony racketeering case against Donald Trump and 14 allies, accusing them of conspiring to overturn the 2020 presidential election results in Georgia and other states. Protective order announcement. On November 15, 2023, Judge McAfee announced his intention to issue a protective order on November 16. This order aims to prevent the public sharing of evidence considered confidential in the 2020 presidential election interference case. The decision comes in response to an emergency motion filed by District Attorney Fani Willis, seeking to block the release of evidence after media outlets obtained video footage of witness statements provided by co-defendants as part of their plea agreements. Prosecutors alleged in a court filing on Tuesday, November 14, that Todd Harding, an attorney representing co-defendant Harrison Floyd, leaked proffer interviews to the media. On Wednesday, attorney Jonathan Miller, who represents Misty Hampton, another co-defendant, admitted to providing the interviews to a media outlet. Misty Hampton, a former Coffee County elections supervisor, is accused of allowing the unauthorized hacking of voting equipment after the 2020 election. The protective order, as proposed, prohibits the public disclosure of sensitive information. McAfee's decision aligns with the guidelines proposed by co-defendant David Schaefer, the former Georgia Republican Party chairman. However, some defense attorneys expressed disagreement with the necessity of such an order, arguing that much of the information is already publicly available through other court cases related to Trump and the 2020 election. Bond hearing and witness intimidation. A significant aspect of the trial involves bond hearings for co-defendants, including Harrison Floyd, leader of Black Voices for Trump. The district attorney's office argued that Floyd engaged in a pattern of intimidation against co-defendants and witnesses since his release on bond in August. Despite technical violations of the bond agreement, Judge McAfee declined to revoke Floyd's bond, directing the parties to draft an order reeling in his public statements. During the hearing, prosecutors presented evidence of Floyd's alleged harassment through tweets, but the defense argued that the tweets were not intended to be intimidating and constituted political speech. The defense further emphasized that addressing concerns through communication with attorneys would have been more appropriate than seeking incarceration. DA Fani Willis made her debut arguments before the judge. During the Georgia election case in 2023, District Attorney Fani Willis argued for the revocation of Harrison Floyd's bond, claiming he engaged in witness intimidation. Floyd's defense argued that his tweets were not intimidating but rather protected political speech. Willis used a multimedia approach to support her argument, but the defense claimed that the terms of the bond had not been breached and that there were no threats in Floyd's posts. The case highlights legal issues surrounding witness intimidation and protected speech. Her appearance previewed the arguments, proof, and list of witnesses expected to testify in the upcoming trial, among several criminal cases surrounding Donald Trump, the frontrunner for the 2024 Republican nomination for the president. Gag order appeals. In a recent development regarding former President Trump's legal troubles, his lawyers appeared in federal court in Washington, D.C. on Monday, November 13, for oral arguments regarding his federal election interference case and the partial gag order. The legal battles extended beyond Fulton County, with Trump's lawyers appearing in federal court in Washington, D.C. for oral arguments concerning a partial gag order in his federal election interference case. The gag order, imposed by U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan, blocks Trump from making disparaging or inflammatory comments about people or entities involved in the case. Trump's legal team argued that such restrictions during his potential 2024 campaign would violate his right to free speech. A three-judge federal appeals court panel appeared skeptical of Trump's legal team arguments, indicating that they might narrow the scope of the gag order to balance First Amendment protections and political speech against threats and harassment unleashed by Trump and his supporters. As the legal proceedings continue, the Trump-Fulton County trial remains a focal point, offering insights into the complexities surrounding election interference allegations and legal maneuvers in high-profile cases. Stay tuned for further updates as the trial unfolds. Thanks for watching. If you like it, comment and hit the like and share buttons. Subscribe for future videos.